Easter Sunday, a day that is normally filled with worship, family, and Easter egg hunts. But Easter Sunday 2020 was anything but.
The possibility of tornadoes, winds up to 70 miles an hour, and the possibility of large hail, and that tornado threat still remains high.
Chief Anthony Pitts with the Soso Volunteer Fire Department recalls that fateful day.
I remember we were home. I believe we'd been to church that morning. I'm sure we had. And I told my wife, I said, look, let's go to the station, because if it hits, I would rather cut out of here where I've got the equipment than try to get from my house to here.
He didn't know it at the time, but at 4:52 p.m., he was going to have to put that plan into action.
This is going to be a tornado emergency now for Ellisville, for Soso, for Laurel.
The wind was blowing one way, it shifted directions. I said, no, doors got to come down. We're fixing to get hit. And that's the point I knew we were not gonna, it wasn't gonna bypass us. It was gonna, we were gonna take a hit.
So that little town of Soso is in the path of this storm, and the tornado emergency continues. We got a large tornado on the ground.
We got in the hallway, watched the roof and over the trucks just leave. A lot of breaking glass, a lot of wind, a lot of pressure, and then it was gone.
Chief Pitts knew he had to begin the rescue effort immediately, but there was one problem.
I couldn't get a truck out. I mean, the trucks were in the building, not going to move. The front post, the beam holding the front of the building between the engine 1 and engine 2 was moved back about 6 foot, so the doors were caved in. The tanker stall had caved in on the tanker. So I started digging, trying to find equipment, get a chainsaw, get whatever I could get to start trying to cut my way to people.
With little resources, he began cutting a path for outside help to reach the town.
Minutes they were trying to get to me, trying to cut to us. I know Calhoun, Hebron, Pleasant Ridge was all coming this way. Wayne County came and they were trying to cut. Our first effort was to get up Feed Mill Road, because we knew we had a lot of damage there, and Wayne County was trying to cut down Feed Mill Road to get to me.
The next day, the fire department was able to free their entombed trucks.
There was a track hoe ended up here, and he picked the front of the building up. We drove the trucks out. He pulled the side off the tanker stall, and we parked them in the parking lot. So we've been in a parking lot ever since.
And for almost a year, that's where the fire department has faithfully responded to every call. But that'll be changing pretty soon. In fact, they are expecting to move into their brand new firehouse later this month.
Well, it's a 50 by 130. It's 5 bay where we only had 3 bays. It's going to consist of an office, a meeting room, bathroom, full kitchen. Where if something like this happens again and we survive, we're going to be able to have a place to stay if it gets our houses or any of our members' houses.
And while he hopes that it never happens again, the town of Soso can rest assured that Chief Pitts and his volunteers will always be there to answer the call. For the First Alert Weather Team, I'm Meteorologist Patrick Bigbie.